They're gonna ice them. They're gonna ice them. Yeah, they're gonna ice them. Come on.
Cleveland's a strange place where if you didn't grow up there, it's kind of tough to understand like the whole Cleveland sports, like fanatics.
Why am I a Browns fan? I think growing up in Cleveland, sports is such a central piece of identity.
My dad was a huge Browns fan, and kind of just keeping that tradition alive. My kids are going to be Browns fans when they grow up, and it doesn't matter wherever you're at. You can always be a Browns fan wherever you go. So game day tradition. I wake up. I kind of like laying out what I'm going to wear for the day. I'm going to stick with I always have a Browns jersey on top, but as far as undershirts go, I kind of like picking out, what might look good underneath. You never know when the jersey might come off, and you still got to rock the Browns gear. And so that looks good. And then I go over to my hats here, pick out, what looks good here. You get everything nice and laid out here. And then I kind of like to take a picture, send it to my dad,
Left
letting
18.
him know what I'm gonna
A lot of people leave Cleveland when you go off to school, and you don't really go back because there's not as much industry and jobs. So people usually end up in Chicago or Philly or New York, like I'm in New York right now. But you always kind of go back to your youth and to your family who's still there and friends that are still in Cleveland. And, I think the Browns embody the city. It's kind of your connection back, your community, your link back to your youth in a way.
I love going to the Browns Backers Bar, Brother Jimmy's, in Union Square. I love the atmosphere there. It's great seeing and meeting all the other Browns fans, Browns backers.
Everyone is really friendly, which I love, but most of all, you guys love your team. It's kind of amazing, even when they're not doing well. It's very, it's amazing.
It feels almost as if you're at a bar in Cleveland rather than in New York.
What is this for?
We have to be bigger on the bigger hit. Joe Hayden picked it up. Joe Hayden
have support from the community means more than I could ever say.
Go Browns!
Go Browns!
That's hysterical.
For me, it's about just that shared experience. You think about going to a game in Cleveland, it's such a kumbaya kind of moment. You can walk up to anyone's tailgate, become friends with them, eat something off their barbecue, share their beer. It's really communal. And I think when you leave Cleveland, you lose a little bit of that wholesomeness, the Midwest, and people just rooting for the same thing, the same shared identity.
Down like that, the team was tougher than Sequoia. Brian Hoyer.
I love Brown season. It's my church. It's my Sunday. It's God's day. Except God is Bernie Kosar. Yeah.